think you're going to be happy with that. Nice choice.
Honesty is the best medicine. We rely on you to provide important medical information that could affect your treatment. So honest with your doctor about any concerns so we can teach you the care you need.
Good purchase.
Welcome to Brickwork Care Center. Getting better has never been better.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Careful, doors are now closing. capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop. Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
It's all yours, bro.
Saw, dude.
Yo, I like the bandana.
Thanks, dog. I like your gold armor.
Thanks, man.
Where'd you get
Gold
it?
is so old.
Port Olisar.
Oh yeah, the good old Port Olisar there. That's a good place to be.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Haven't you heard the lime green and purple armor's what's in now?
Dude, I'm loving your Pepto-Bismol backpack right now.
Yeah, it does look
Looks
weird.
good. Is that the new armor?
Yeah, it's the new armor. It comes with a backpack. It's got a different. I've got a Halloween helmet on, but it also comes with a bug-looking helmet.
Is that the one we got for IE or whatever?
Could be. I'd have to look up if it's the exact one, but it was new in my hangar, so it very well might be.
It's supposed to be red, but it looks pink.
Well, it looks red to me.
Well, maybe it's my lighting or something. I don't know. Definitely looks pink.
Oh shit! I gotta get this stuff off me then.
What's wrong with pink?
Not my color. Doesn't go with my eyes.
It's Pepto-Bismol.
I was thinking it looked like that. Oh shit! The guy that goes into the time tunnel, whatever, in the Marvel movies. Ant-Man.
Yeah, the one that gets real small.
Yeah, that was the first thought I had when I saw it.
Yeah, well, it's red. I wonder if it's the lighting in the room.
Yeah, here, I'll turn around for a second. Look at it. That was my first impression the moment I saw it.
You might be standing outside the store. Let's try the other lighting in here. It's crazy if the game lighting is actually causing that.
Yeah, it does look, it looks more like a mauve. The purple pink.
Yeah.
Raspberry, that's the color. It looks good though. Let me find the helmet, hold on. Come on. What the hell? Now it won't let me switch my helmet.
Yeah, I'd have to recopy my account, I think, to PTO in order to get to work. See, it kind of looks red. I think it's just the lighting. But this is the one you can buy at ArcCorp.
I think the helmet, I can't talk. The helmet you're wearing is the same type of helmet, except it's in this red raspberry color.
Yeah. No, this is the one, you can get this at ArcCorp at the weapons store there. This is the one that's in game, and then everyone got the red one.
Yeah, see the one you're wearing now, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. I don't know where the backpack is. It's probably somewhere in the game, but it wasn't there when I checked. But
yeah, I
same
posted.
armor, just blue.
Ironically, I just posted on the forum about why everything is spread all over the place, which makes no sense.
It's not really everything, but yeah, there's some things that's like, why isn't that grouped with the other thing?
No, it's hard to find the same everything for one armor, the same color, all in one spot. Same thing with weapons. Instead of finding, an entire line of weapons, you'll find size 1, size 4, size 6, and then you have to go someplace else for size 2, and then someplace else for size 8.
Yeah, who knows, with Quantum being in place maybe in the future, if you bring the stuff to the vendors, then maybe they'll carry it, but who knows. But yeah, right now it's just weird. I think they do it intentionally so we travel around and expose ourselves to everything.
Yeah, the problem though with the new inventory system, you die, you gotta start all over again.
Yeah, it's not too bad. When it goes live, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it is. Last 2 nights ago, I did a test. I used a Constellation, and for that test, I spent an hour and a half buying everything that I would normally use, and then moving it to the Constellation. Moving most of it to the Constellation, like I had just bought things, and I stocked up the ship, and I put things in the armory, and the whole 9 yards, and then went out on a mission where promptly a Drake Cutlass spawned and rammed me, and I blew up in half a second. So all of it was gone. An hour and a half worth of work.
Yeah, maybe in the future though, for testing that's kind of a challenge, so I wonder if in the future they'll make it so you don't lose that stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, before it was, one of the suggestions I told them, someday we're going to get our hangars back. I said, why don't you just add an inventory slot called hangar at our home base? When we buy something at any base, wherever in the sector, we get an option to have it shipped to our hangar.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I personally like the risk of losing everything.
Oh,
But
don't
yeah,
get me
there's some
wrong.
cases where it's like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I just spent all this time.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with losing everything. What I'm getting at, though, is, for example, let's say I go to Port Olisar and I buy a couple of ship weapons. Or how about I'm buying ship weapons here. I have to come all the way back here to equip a new ship, which I have to go all the way to my home base to get the ship, then fly all the way back here to put these weapons on that ship. When we're supposed to have our own personal hangars where stuff like that goes, so that we can fly back to our home, go into our hangars, and are equipped with whatever we bought. Who cares where it was bought? It was shipped to our hangar. And they could even charge us for it, and even have a delay. Half an hour for something to arrive by shipping, whatever.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see for prison, because right now, if you go to Klesher and you get out, if you didn't set your home to Lorville, all your ships and stuff are elsewhere, so you have to claim them and then wait for the larger ships to, for the claim timer. If you have a starter or something, you'll be fine, but just something they might want to consider is maybe when you leave prison, maybe it takes you back to wherever you set your home instead of just Everest Harbor every time, but...
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one too. I've got over 100 ships and hundreds of items. Those of us with big accounts are finding out the hard way how bad this is.
Do you know how awkward it is? Like, I'm in the same boat as you. put way too much money into this game. But
Yep.
I've been dying to complain about the ship kiosks for spawning to have drop downs by manufacturer.
Yep.
But like a better way to be able, because I'm scrolling through like 100 times and it's embarrassing. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And now with the inventory system, it's like I got page upon page upon page upon page of shit.
Yep. Be cool if you could filter out like what's claimed, what's actually there versus, you know, what can be called there and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think SIG should
Be-
make it mandatory for all the devs to add 1,000 items to everything they own. You can bet real quick they'll start adding the sorting and all that kind of stuff once they have to try and develop with it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working on it. I mean, right now they got IAE around the corner, so they're probably busy with that. But once that's over with, I think we'll start seeing more of those filters and stuff like that come into play, because they definitely were like, yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah, big time. I know one thing, they won't be able to get this out to live though until they fix this inventory stuff.
Definitely a lot better than it was in the start.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I'm more referring not to the UE or organization. I mean more of the stuff that keeps disappearing.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be very good to go live and then you get the masses having these problems where parts and pieces disappear. Because it's not like you can just quickly do an account reset with live. Not to mention, I would bet it'll probably be another couple of years before SIG does another wipe, too.
Another what?
Account wipe, like they did for this. They're gonna, for
Oh,
live,
yeah.
your account's gonna be wiped when this goes live. So, any mistakes and bugs, you're gonna be stuck with.
Be nice if they did it 2 times a year, one in the mid-year and one at the end of the year.
Yeah, that would be nice, too.
Because like the grind is really fun sometimes, and it's fun to like find ways to make LPC, but then it gets to a point where your buddy sends you, you know, millions of LPC from like an exploit you found like 3 patches ago.
Yeah, that's, I was thinking that with this wipe, the next wipe would probably be around the time that they bring in meshing, because that'll be another major change where all the inventory stuff you have has to switch with you. So I'm thinking that'll probably be another wipe at that point for once meshing goes live.
Yeah, assume there'd be a wipe for something like that. I think when they implement anything with quantum, I think they might, you know, it's at risk that they'll wipe.
Oh yeah, they'll have to probably do that too, just to clean out the economy.
Yeah, it's funny, people are like, there's no economy, and then you think about it, and you're like, all the events that we've done, the dynamic events where, like, you gotta buy medical supplies for Ninetales or whatever.
Yep.
No medical supplies, because everyone buys them out like that.
Have I mentioned I really hate having to rebuy everything all the time?
Yeah, I'm like trying to find like a system when it goes live, so I don't spend all my money in one sitting. So I'm like, okay, when on start, I'll, you know, buy 2 full outfits, run with those, go do bunkers, get some more outfits, and then get the equipment and everything.
Yeah, I guarantee you, someday when this game goes live and everybody goes back to their normal UEC, there are going to be a lot of people going through shock because they're not going to realize that now they only have 50 UEC to even start with. The other thing I wish they'd really fix is all their projectile weapons and the ammo counts. Because since they changed the ammo counts, I haven't bought a single cannon or Gatling or anything.
I actually had the greatsword on the Cyclone MT, and I was testing that out. And the ammo seemed pretty good for, you know, whatever you might use the greatsword for, the longsword or whatever. Yeah, it's a longsword. The ammo seemed fair, but the thing is, it's that, you know, if you're fighting a fighter or something, you're done. You'd use that for more like another ground target, which, when do you run into that?
Yeah, and what they actually need to do is come up with ammo packs or ammo expansion boxes that we can add to vehicles and ships. You know, just like in real life. I'm former military, so if we needed to arm up something, we could add drop tanks or drop boxes, or on ships we could add them right to a weapon system. You know, that type of thing. Double or triple or quadruple your ammo capacity.
That's what I was hoping would come out of the mining modules for the mining heads. I thought that's where they were going to go with it, is once they had that set up, then we'll start seeing it on ship weapons. You know, maybe one that increases the fire rate, one that increases damage, maybe one that helps cooldown, increases ammo count, stuff like that.
I think that's actually supposed to happen. I was thinking more though for ammo, you just have an extension you add to your actual ammo storage, cargo, whatever.
Yeah, they haven't said anything or confirmed that, but I'm just assuming, you know, because like, if those systems are similar in any way, I bet you that's the road they're going to go down.
Yeah, well, they definitely have to do something, because I don't know anybody that's using kinetic weapons very much anymore.
I have a buddy of mine that runs an all-ballistic Hornet, and it's kind of funny. He'll go after one person, you know, and take him out, and then he'll go and rearm, and then get back out there.
Yeah, and
He gets
that's
it to work.
Yeah, but
yeah,
when things become real, if he's like 2 sectors away from home base, and there's no rearm station where he's at, that's going to get very tedious. And especially if he gets jumped.
Just in the current game, he could just fly to an outpost and rearm real quick, and then go do his thing. And most of the time, he's running into one person.
Yeah, for now. But I'm always looking ahead though. So you know, it's like, because not only would he be 2 sectors away, say as an example, but he could run into trouble on the way home and not have any ammo. The fact you're still here talking means you're probably doing the same thing I am, going through every little thing, buying a couple of this and a couple of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what can I do to be fun right now?
What I usually do,
doing some of the Buccaneer.
Because I keep losing stuff fast, what I've been doing with ammo is I just go through and buy 2 sets of 5. So then I take one set is used to equip me up and put the remainder in the backpack. The other set stays on the ship so I can rearm. And since I do it for every weapon, then I can, if I lose the weapons I have, I can just pull another weapon and I know I've got ammo for it. I wish they'd fix the split command so we could split our piles.
Yeah, I have to check the issue count to see if that's somewhere. I'm sure it is. Something contributes to it.
Someone also said there was a way to dupe stuff in your inventory, and I've been trying to find out so I can make sure it is written up. I don't know how to do it, but so far I can't get anybody to tell me how.
I gotta go to a bunker and check. In the previous patch, if you put an undersuit on from a AI, it won't let you equip it.
Ah, interesting.
So let's see if I can, if it's been fixed. If not, then I'll look at the IT report and make that. Because I was down there naked, running around a bunker with a pistol, with a CS on me. So I was like not ready for a bounty hunter to come looking for me. It'd be really weird.
Yeah, that's something else. If some people were talking about how nice it is to run around the bunker and they can take everything out with a pistol, and my reply was, that means it sucks. I mean, to me, it should be a challenge.
I actually was on that server. It was only, I think, 4 people on, and the AI were actually like working properly. Have you ever had that happen where it's like working really well and the AI actually like shoot you?
Yeah, that is good. I just think it needs to be, if you can go through with a pistol though and take out, 8 enemies,
Yeah.
it's still too simple. When I start to see them doing flanking and some other combat techniques that we use in real life, then I'll be impressed. But we need the meshing servers for that. The other thing, I can't believe all this time we were talking about kiosks. I cannot believe they haven't added some 5, 10, 20 buttons for buying stuff.
Yeah, I think this is the old interface system, so once they add like the building block stuff, I think we'll see a change to this stuff.
God, I hope so.
And God only knows what Quantum's gonna do with all this anyway. It'd be like, oh, this is what's for sale, and then there's like another tab you go to, this is what we want, and then you have to go find it somewhere from like a manufacturer or whatever, and who knows. Like this is stuff that might happen late next year or the following year.
Soon.
Yeah, soon TM.
The special phrase they started 9 years ago. God, every time I think of the fact that it's been 9 years, I'm like, oh, seriously. Some of us were talking the other day, and we're beginning to wonder if they're even going to be able to give us 100 sectors as promised before the rest of us die off. I mean, if they keep with their current rate, that means they'll get, let's say they get all their tools done, and let's say we increase the rate by 3 times. That means doing 3 full sectors every year. Well, you can do the math for how many years it's going to take to finish out the original 100 sectors.
Alright, well I'm gonna go do my thing. It was a pleasure speaking with you. What's your name?
Malachi.
Malachi, I'm online. AUNLINE.
Yep, good to talk to you. I'll see you around.
Have a good one. See ya.
Thanks for coming in.
$30K.